Hi, it's Vanessa Ugatti, the True Worth Expert here, and today I want to clarify the subject, value pricing. Now, I saw a post on LinkedIn recently, and it was a discussion that was going on, and there seemed to be some huge misconceptions about what value pricing meant. So first of all, let's look at what it doesn't mean. Value pricing doesn't mean that you do shed loads of work for your client and then charge them very little. That may be fantastic for your client, but for you as a business owner, that really is not going to work. So value pricing is when you have a piece of work where there's massive value for the client and usually of a financial nature, but it may not take you that long to achieve that for them, but your expertise is what they require. So the best way for me to explain this is by telling you a true story that I was told several years ago by a very experienced tax advisor. Now, he used to work for one of the big four, and I better not quote the name of the organisation, but then he moved across to a much smaller firm. However, he was contacted by a previous client from his big four days who had a massive problem. And their problem was that HMRC were asking them for £100,000. Now, either they didn't have the money or they just didn't want to pay it. And who would blame them? I certainly wouldn't. So they asked him if he could help. And he said, well, I need to see the paperwork first of all, but I won't charge you for that. Now, he was a really nice guy. So he checked out the paperwork and decided he would be able to solve the problem. But he was also quite business-minded, so he said to them, I'll charge you 10% based on a successful outcome. So 10% of £100,000 doesn't take a genius to work out, that's £10,000. So he set to work and he solved their problem for them. So therefore he saved them a massive £90,000, which of course is huge for most people. But at the same time he earned £10,000. Now, had he done that piece of work on an hourly rate basis, he would have only earned a few £100s. And I think that would have been really unfair, that the client would save 100,000 and he would only earn a few hundred. So I would really urge you to look at your business and to see, are there opportunities where you're making that kind of success, if you like, for a client, that kind of saving for a client where you could charge on a value basis rather than an hourly rate basis. So if you enjoyed this video and found it useful, please share with your contacts. And also, if you want to see more of my videos, you can check out my Vimeo channel, the link is below, or even go to my LinkedIn profile, the media section, and I put them all in there as well. So that's Vanessa Ugatti, the True Worth Expert, saying bye for now, and I'll be back.